Okay, Still Standing will be ready to go in just a couple minutes. Just want to make a quick announcement. In a half hour down at the grotto, and if you don't know where that is, it's down that way somewhere. You can follow the signs. Beautiful place. There's going to be a dedication of a wheelchair ramp so that there'll be access to the grotto gardens and the lake that's down there. And if you find or lose anything, take it or check in with the information booth, which is right along the street line right here. Just head down toward that beige colored building. That's the Putnam Library, and it's the only one of that color. Head toward the Putnam Library and you'll be able to find the Lost and Found, or get directions or information about anything that's going on here for the next 2 days. Also, take part. One thing that's often lost because you can't see it right away is the 5th Ohio Light Artillery. And if you got kids with you, or you just like to hear things go bang, they've got Civil War cannons that they fire regularly down there behind the Protestant chapel. Just head on down toward the steeple and you'll be able to find that. And the living history people that are here on scene, you'll recognize them immediately. Feel free to talk to them, ask them questions, and have a good time here. Don't forget the food. This is fair food. This is the stuff you can't get anywhere else. You can't have this at home. You can't stop off on the way home and get this stuff. So partake of our vendors here. And now, Still Standing.
How's everybody doing out there? All right. Looks like we got a lot of veterans out here today. That looks good, man. Looks really good. All right, first I always like to pick on folks before we get started, so I'm going to start identifying folks in the audience. First of all, we've got we got a bass player out here that we might have to drag him up here for a song in a little bit. His name is James. He didn't realize that. James, raise your hand over here. I found out he's a bass player. He's an Army guy, but I'm going to allow him to come up here. I'm Air Force. So, but I'm gonna let him come up here anyway. We might drag you up here for one, James. You might get up here for one. All right. Where are our Marines? Where are all the Marines? All right. There's a Marine back over there. All right. Any other Marines out here? All right. Round of applause for all of our Marines that are in the audience. This will be the guy back here. He'll be picking a fight with the Army guy. Okay. They'll be in a fight here shortly. That's what happens with Marines. All right. How many Army guys we have here? I know we got James. Oh my God. We got a whole bunch of Army guys here. Yeah. Jeez. I thought I had a rash for a reason. I starting to get that scratchy feeling. Yeah, we got all the Army guys out there. How many Navy guys? We got one Navy guy. All right. One over. Anybody else Navy out here? There's a few back there way in the back. Why don't you come up front? Oh, that's right. You guys are Navy. You're a little more, yeah, you're a little more timid. All right. He's going to come over and kick my butt right now. All right. Now, here, we'll go at the Coast Guard. Anybody here Coast Guard? Any at all? No. Okay. And then we'll save the best one for last. How many Air Force people are here? Yeah. Yeah. I liked him right away. As soon as I saw him sit down over there, I thought, I like that guy. Who else is Air Force out here? There's any more out in there? Air Force. Man, it's just you and I. We're probably going to get our butts kicked. Yeah. Hey, our group is still standing. Everybody about ready up here to roll, and we do a variety of music. You're going to like it. It's a whole, well, you might not like it, but you'll like the selection of songs, and you might think this really sucks. All right, but we do a whole different selection of songs, different genres, everything. So we try to include all kinds of music. We're going to go back to Vietnam veteran guys here. Everybody's a Vietnam veteran. Raise your hands out there, because we'll do a couple things from that era, like Neil Young and things like that. We'll do some stuff like Creed and Stone Temple Pilots and Low Country and Western. We'll start out warming up with a little blues, which is one of my favorites to play. We'll do some Stormy Monday. So it's going to be a real good mix. We want to thank each and every one of you veterans sincerely from our hearts. Every one of us up here, or almost all of us on stage, are going to be dedicating the day to people in our own families or friends who have served. I'm still serving, so I'm in the Air Force, active guard out of Springfield, and I have a whole family history that goes back clear back to the French and Indian War. My 5 great-grandfather fought in the French and Indian War. My 4 great-grandfather fought in the American Revolution, and then again in the War of 1812. My 3rd great-grandfather was the War of 1812. My great-grandfather great-great-grandfather, he fought in the Civil War. My great-grandfather fought in World War I. My dad was a World War II veteran, Army, 71st Infantry Division. All of my older brothers, I had 6 of them. I'm the youngest of 13, so I had 6 brothers who had served the Vietnam era. And I was like the little kid, so I'm the last one, so I get to serve in the desert and the Gulf and those areas there. So, but everybody up here, I was just running through mine. Some of these other folks will tell you a little bit about them as we get ready to play and when we're doing songs. But that's, to us, this means a lot to come out here to thank each and every one of you out here. Even the Navy guys. We'll even thank the Navy guys today. I always do the Navy thing. I usually have a brother-in-law who comes and he's a lead frontman for a band, a bluegrass band, and my brother-in-law's Navy. He served in the Navy, and man, I give him hell every time we get together on stage. It's a battle back and forth between him and I. So anytime I hear the word Navy, I've got to say something. All right, you guys ready? All right, listen. Come on, Rick. A tune or untune, we got to play.
Take you back to 1968 when Bob Dylan and Jimi Hendrix had more influence over people's lives than Richard Nixon and Lyndon Johnson. Just something for you to think about. Bob Dylan, who wrote this song we're going to play, turned 75 Tuesday. You folks feeling old out there? This is All Along the Watchtower. Some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they trick my wife, plowman dig my earth. No one will lay it on the line, nobody offers get a little more in my monitors? I can't hear number one vocal mic at all in the monitors, please.
Vocals all the way around, please.
Bring the vocals up.
Check test 1, 2. That's getting a little better. Thank you very much. If any more would be appreciated.
Let's do all of them. Let's do all of them.
Close enough, man. Close enough.
As we warned you beforehand, this is going to be every kind of music you can probably come up with up here today. We just jump from one thing to another, man. We're sort of ADD that way. Everybody in this band, we are not a professional band. We don't do anything else other than veterans events for free, and always do a lot of fundraisers for the Humane Society and the Animal Care Alliance. That's the only thing we play for. So we get together every year and work this in the spring. So sometimes we're a little bit scratchy around the edges, but if we do it for the fun of it, we do it for you guys.
That's right. Unlike Greg Jones, he's the man.
All right. This song here is Marcia's going to be singing this one and doing this, and Marcia actually wrote this song. It's called The Horizon.
See the horizon, pray that we won't ever Man, I ought to play baseball, man. You got some of that catch?
Man can play, sing, and catch a stand all in one thing. James, are you getting loosened up yet? Are you getting loosened up? Come on, man. I'm telling you. We can get you up here. All right.
Is it too much to ask? I want a comfortable bed. It won't hurt my back. Ooh, to fill me up and warm clothes and all that stuff. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses. Whoa, whoa. Passionate kisses from you. Is it too much to demand? I want a full house and a rock and roll band. Hands that won't run out of ink and cool, quiet time to think. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses. Whoa, whoa. Passionate kisses from you. Do I want too much? Am I going overboard? Do I have touch? Shout it out to the night. Give me what I deserve, 'cause it's my right. Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have this? Shouldn't I have all of this? Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses. Whoa, whoa. Passionate kisses from you. Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses from you. Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses. Passionate kisses from
Good job, Sue.
Now it's time for us to take care of a little business. We're up here just fooling around, doing our thing like Ken said. We just get together every now and then. I don't know if we've ever played all these songs all together all at once.
Never have.
This is going to be the first day for them all. All been playing together off and on for a few years, but we just kind of hit and miss and have some fun. So the entertainment factor for you folks is important, but it's a few notches down the list. Please remember, the reason we are here today is Memorial Day, to commemorate those who died as a result of their service for our country. That's number one. Number two is for us to have a little fun, and three is for you all have some fun with us. You know, the people who died for our cause, we commemorate today, and I want to make sure we're using the right word here. Some people say, well, we celebrate Memorial Day. I don't think celebrate's the right word for me, because celebration seems more of a happy thing. Some people might think it's happy they get a few days off work or get to have barbecues and events, but commemorate means to commit to memory. what those people did for us. So we are commemorating Memorial Day this weekend. I think of the word heroes. I'm not completely sure that as old as the guy as I am, pushing 60 years old, that I understand fully what heroes are. When I was younger, you know, I had my ideas. I don't think the word hero was brought up a whole lot when I was a kid. I started noticing it more maybe around 9/11. You know, the firefighters and the police and emergency people, you know, and it got to be more common in use the last 20 years. But when I was a young fellow, my dad was a World War II vet, and he never liked to talk about the war much, especially talking about anybody being a hero. And Korean War guys, I was a child product in the 60s when the Vietnam War was going on with all the protests, and we all know how that ended out. Guys came home without any recognition. You know, the word hero just wasn't used a lot around military people, I guess, unless you got some really big special honor. When I was a kid, you know, in the 60s and the 70s, rock and roll was all important thing. It was a different time than it is now. And the closest thing maybe I had, not really, I wouldn't call him a hero now, but back then I kind of thought he was. I'm from a town called Greenville. It's up in Darke County, not too far from here, on the Indiana border, pretty close. But there was a band up there called the McCoys. And, main fella that played guitar and sang in there, his name was Rick Zeringer. Later changed his name to Derringer. The McCoys were playing down here in Dayton one day at the Forest Park Plaza. They got discovered by some big hotshot New York record producers. You may not have ever heard of the McCoys, but I bet you've heard their song, Hang On Sloopin'. In 1965, it knocked the Beatles off the #1 chart position. And for us around Greenville, that was a pretty big thing. You know, we thought they were heroes, somebody big being from around our place doing something like that. Song Hang On Sloopy's going on to be, it's actually the official rock song of the state of Ohio. In case you didn't know that, they played at the Ohio State football games all the time. You know, we think about rock stars like that being heroes, and especially sports people, football, basketball players and all that. We more idolize them in a sense than being heroes, but that's what a lot of people connect with that. When I got older, I had a son that moved to Washington, D.C., and I've had the opportunity to go downtown and see the World War II Memorial, see the Korean War Memorial, Vietnam Memorials, and all those things down there. And believe me, those are moving. If you ever get the chance, you need to go. But I was never more struck and never more realized what a hero is when I went to Arlington National Cemetery and went and watched the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier. When you sit there in silent reverence and think about people that have died and don't know their names, they don't know who they are or what they did. All of our military and service people, when they sign up, you know, that could happen to you. And more often than it should does. That, you know, not that you did something great and you're a hometown hero, because nobody knows what you did and who you are. You're laying that on the line, folks. Those are heroes. Go out and risk their lives for our benefit so that we can go out and enjoy this day and this time we have here together. I used to think that drug, sex, and rock and roll is what it was all about. Well, Rick Derringer later got famous with another song called Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. That's what we're going to play for you now. The song is actually kind of written about Greenville, Ohio. There's an old barn up there where they sell sheep and cows and pigs through the week, and then they close it off, and at the end of the week they have rock bands in. It's called the Triangle, and that's where Rick Derringer started his music thing, and that's what this song is about.
He lost his microphone over there. It is on, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Check, check. There you go.
Come on. How you
I guess I got to clap to myself, man, on that one.
You got most of the lyrics right.
I played a rain-soaked guitar before, but I'll give it a try. We're going to play for you a song that was done by Vince Gill when his brother died. You know, after a person's dead and gone, you can't sing or talk to them personally, but we do communicate with their spirits. Whether you're a religious type or not, I personally feel that the human race as a whole has some kind of a spiritual connection. There's just been too many people through all the years, whether you're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, even people that claim to not have religion, when they get back to in the corner, push comes to shove, they find the fear of God. Somehow, most people do. So this is a song we're going to sing to the spirits, all these people buried out here in these cemeteries. Some have been cremated, but have gone on for our cause. It's called Go Rest High on That Mountain. I know your life on earth was troubled, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve.
Dude, hey. Hey.
Wish I could see.
You wanna come under here? Are you sure?
The angels' faces when they hear
You can smoke under here.
your sweet voice sing. Go rest high beyond that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son. So go rest high beyond that mountain. Son, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Go to heaven a-shouting, love for the Father and the Son.
Dedicate, guys, make it fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. This goes there for all the groups. That's how they met. That's how they
On the long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one-note song. Think about a woman or a girl you knew the night before. Though your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding. I wish the trip was through. Well, here I am
laying the stargate. Here I go strung out from the road. Can feel the eyes upon you as you shake it off the cold. Tequila doesn't bother you, you just want to explode. Sometimes you can hear them talk, other times you can't. All the same old cliche, is that a woman or a man? You always seem outnumbered, you don't dare make a stand. And here I am, on the road again. Here I am, up on the stage, here I go, playing the stars, here I go, spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. Sweat pulls out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Now here I am, on the road again. Here I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go,
Pick it up a little bit. We're going to be behind Blue Eyes. See if we can get something cranking just a little bit. Can you turn that on? No one knows what it's like to have these feelings like I do. And I blame you. No one bites back this hard on their anger. None of my pain will show through, but my dreams are always empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. Before I use it and lose my clue. If I smile, tell me some bad news. Before I laugh and act like a fool. If I swallow anything evil, put your fingers down in my throat. If I shiver, please give me a blanket. Give me a corn, where you go. What it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
Use the next mic now. There's something happening on that mic there. Check the next one, see if you got vocals on that.
You're not hearing it, or
you're
something
cracking like
funky.
Is it cracking out
little
there?
water
Is
in
it
there.
cracking really bad out there? Okay, try the next one now. Pull that in there. You guys use that one. What's that?
When lies become the truth, that's when I run to you. This world keeps spinning faster to new disasters, so I run to you, I run to you, baby. When it all starts coming undone, baby, you're the only one I run to. I run to you. We run on you. You're like mine, like the sand of time. Right on you. Our love's the only truth. That's why I run to you.
They just started playing. They were like, is that good? I was like, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what, nothing is random. I don't know what kind of mic they're using.
Whoa, whoa. This world keeps spinning faster to a new disaster. So I'll run to you, baby. When it all starts